Hello, my name is Kelly Chakowski, and I own and operate Transform and Rise. It is a hypnosis and healing company. I do both online and in-person sessions, and I have been undergoing my spiritual awakening for probably the last 10 to 15 years actively. I wanted to share some information because I noticed that people are in great distress with things that are going on in the world right now. And I've been getting communication from higher beings. I'm also an intuitive channel, and I have a collective of friends that are channels. So we are able to ask questions of these other entities. Um, there's a lot of misinformation floating around right now that is making many people ill at ease. And I'm trying to dispel the myths and try to give people a sense of calm and remind you that the most important thing you can do is worry about yourself. Take care of you and your personal circle. Do not worry about what other people are doing. It is not your concern. That is their business. Do not worry what people think of you. That is none of your business. If you can keep yourself focused on living in the moment, be present at every moment instead of worrying about 5 minutes from now or 5 minutes ago, it will greatly raise your vibration and help you weather the storm more easily than if you were to be involved in watching the news and becoming part of the low density vibrations that are going around right now. There is a testing going on of humans, and they are being conducted to try to disconnect us from our source. Our source is the only connection that is important to us, and it helps us stay grounded, focused, grow, happy, healthy, you name it. When you lose your connection to source, you get what's happening in the world today. You've got two different people, or I'm sorry, two different sides fighting over opinions of what they think should be, which really doesn't matter because they're opinions. We've got people hating each other. We've got people being cruel to each other. We've got all kinds of tragedies going on because we are disconnected from our divine source. So if you'd like to weather the storm a bit easier, I encourage you to start a meditation practice if you don't already. And if you do have one, try to do it twice a day, 15 to 20 minutes a day. You should certainly be able to afford to give yourself that much time to help yourself heal and grow. Also, again, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Worry about yourself. There is nobody in this world that judges you except for yourself. And when you die, which we all fear, but is really nothing to fear because it's literally just a transition into another existence. When you pass, die, or whatever you want to call it, you undergo a life review. And the life review shows you your effect on every single person that you ever encountered in your life. It's in very high level detail, and it is shown to you in the second person. So you are watching it as though you are the person being affected by yourself. I had the honor of meeting Dannion Brinkley, a man who has died 3 times, and I also read both of his books, and I understand now what happens when people die. He was dead for, I believe it was 27 minutes the first time, so he got a pretty good taste of what it's like. He shared his story, and he also shared how it has changed him into being a better person. He has gone from being a young man who always looked for fights in his, younger days in the 50s and 60s in school to being a man who volunteers with hospice and has helped over 2,000 people cross over and not be alone at the time of their death. So if you can't believe somebody that's experienced death 3 different times, I don't know who else you can believe, but I encourage you to read his books. Again, his name is Dannion Brinkley. And he's got 2 books, Saved by the Light, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but if you look for his name, you'll find it. They're both New York Times best-selling books, but they are from a few decades ago, so they aren't readily in front of your face. But still excellent reading, excellent education, and an excellent reminder that staying in a highly vibration or a high vibrational state is going to be what quote unquote saves you. Um, High vibration living keeps you healthy, keeps you happy, and repels low vibrational energy and low density energy. If you ever have experienced being in a high vibrational state, you'll notice that anybody negative is repelled away from you and you don't even have to deal with them. So if that sounds like something you'd learn how to like or would like to learn how to do, you can visit my website. I'm available for consultations and will tell you about things that I offer. But most importantly, I want you to remember living in a high vibrational state is going to save you from all this negative drama, BS, and crap that's going on in the world. So please heed my warning, heed my lessons, and read Dannion's books because any more you're not going to find a better expert at what happens after death, which, if you know what happens after death, it kind of takes away that fear, and hopefully that can change your perspective and make you enjoy your life a little bit more. Thanks for listening.